Good morning, ma'am.
Hi.
Just a little bit down so I can see your eyes.
Sure.
That's okay. How are you?
Good.
Ma'am, you've not picked up another case. You're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to
This isn't just bad behavior, this is terroristic threat. It sounds like a federal case, but in Texas, it's actually a Class B misdemeanor. Still, you pointed finger guns at someone and threatened to shoot. Joke or not, that can land you in a jail cell. The judge is spelling out the law clearly, but will the evidence be strong enough to hold up?
probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Judge, if I could just confirm the name.
Agbacieli.
On April 1st, 2025, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas regarding a disturbance. Law enforcement officer made contact with the second complaining witness who stated that he was inside the apartment when he heard the first complaining witness outside getting yelled at by the defendant. The second complaining witness went outside to see what was going on, and the defendant yelled at him to stop putting things in the pothole in the parking lot. The second complaining witness told the defendant he was fixing the hole. And then threatened both the complaining witnesses, pointing at them with their fingers, making a pistol shape with their fingers, saying, "I'm going to shoot you."
Wait, you said there were two complaining witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I have here. It says, "I'm going to shoot you," towards both complaining witnesses.
And we have Ms. Agbacieli making the alleged threats.
Correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there's only charges one.
There's only, yeah.
Right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, who is the complaining witness?
Video strong.
Is it a known person? Because we have priors with Ms. Agbacieli and there are assaultive and, pretty dangerous priors. Any of the same complaining witnesses?
Does not appear so, Your Honor. Looking through, no, Your Honor. It seems like it's just, from what we can see, it's.
Was it a street worker? Was it someone working for the city or
It's someone that lives there, Your Honor.
just out there fixing the potholes?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Agbacieli, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we can give you time. So what I'll have you do now is I'll have you sign a receipt of victory while you take a seat, while we draft the bond conditions, I'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please, ma'am, don't pick up any new cases. Just don't have contact with these people. I don't want to have to put you in jail,
Your Honor, it was the same thing the last time, the
Just,
last case.
just please be careful,
Yeah.
Really.
People make false allegations all the time.
And I get it. There's always two sides to the story. That's why you have a lawyer. That's why we'll give you time. But the evidence will point to whose side is correct.
Yeah, and I do have them.
So please.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Good morning, Mr. Kyles. Sir, you're charged with deadly conduct. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On April 2nd.
Let's break this down. A guy fires a gun inside his own apartment, admits to drinking and smoking weed, then drenches himself in water because he's paranoid. That's not just reckless, that's a fast track to mandatory mental health checks and strict bond rules. This judge isn't giving second chances.
25 in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to an apartment complex and spoke to a complaining witness who said that she was laying in her bed and was awoken by her son, the defendant, screaming. And then she heard two gunshots go off in the apartment. The complaining witness then got out of bed and took the gun from the defendant, hid it, and called 911. Upon arrival, the law enforcement officer recovered the weapon, along with two fired shell casings and two fired slugs matching the caliber of the pistol fire. Upon contact with the defendant, the law enforcement officer noticed the odor of alcoholic beverage and that the defendant was wet while fully clothed. The defendant stated he had
Defendant was what?
wet while fully clothed.
Wet while fully clothed. Okay.
Sure. The defendant stated he had been drinking alcohol and smoking marijuana and that he fired the firearm in the apartment. The defendant stated he was wet because he dumped a bucket of water on himself. The defendant stated that he was paranoid at the time.
Mr. Kyles, I'm sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, was in your system. You're to come right back. I will appoint you a lawyer today, but you're not to use alcohol or illegal drugs. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you. You're also not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand? So do you guys have a rip done on this case? Do we
Yes, Your
know
Honor.
whether she wants him back at home or no?
I made contact with the claimant, Your Honor, however, she did not wish to talk with me about the incident after.
She want to talk to you?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Don't be in possession of weapons, Mr. Kiles. You know, I don't want to have to put you in jail and make your bond high. I don't know if you have anyone in this life that is prepared to pony up $5,000 to $10,000. So when you're out there in the free world, if you don't have anyone that's gonna, pony up that money for a bond, you'll be stuck like Chuck in there. So be careful. All I want is my city safe.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we'll do is I'll appoint you a lawyer today. Or do you have the ability to hire a lawyer or would you like a court-appointed lawyer?
You can appoint me a lawyer, and I may consider hiring one if the understanding is not
I
understood.
just want to know whether you want a court-appointed lawyer or not.
Yes,
I
sir.
can
Yes,
appoint
sir.
you a lawyer
Yes, sir.
today. I'm sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything's in your system, come back and then I'll have a lawyer waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay, please.
Judge, financial affidavit or no?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Katrina Keys. You had her on docket for Friday for a bond violation, but she needed to come in and talk to you anyway, so she came today.
I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now, ma'am. But unacceptable. You're on bond for DWI and you now you're allegedly consuming alcohol.
No.
Yeah,
I spoke with the Scram people and she said that was not it. It's not an alcohol violation. She doesn't know if
alcohol
my,
was detected during both tamper events. But they cannot be confirmed because of the nature of the tamper.
I haven't had a drink since I was arrested, Your Honor. I've done everything this court has asked me to outside of looking for a job and everything. I have had no problems. I've called Scram about my device, because I have neuropathy swelling. Once it goes down, so she said it was loose. I asked them, the only thing that I did on Saturday and Sunday, which can be confirmed by my GPS monitor, I went to my son's basketball game. I left my house, went to my son's basketball game, from the game back.
Let's
I
do
have
this.
not done anything.
Lisa, do you mind sending me for a test right now, please? I'm going to send you for a test. You
Okay.
come back. Do you
No problem.
understand?
Mhm.
We'll deal with the violation when you come back.
Okay.
Just please take a seat. Tell me about it.
You can just, for the DVR?
No,
Oh,
she
sorry, her drug test was presumptively negative, Judge.
ever test positive again, I'm going to keep you.
Judge, it was a scram temper.
Oh.
If you ever tamper with the device again, I'm going to keep you. I'm doing everything in my power not to revoke your bond. Do you understand? I don't care what it is. If there's a problem with your device, you need to go have it switched out, go get it looked at, but I will not entertain any more excuses from you. No tolerance. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay? All right.
Did she address my curfew? My lawyer was supposed to ask her about my curfew because I got a job and I started today. And the job is from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. at Igloo. And I have the letter saying that I've been accepted for the job.
Does she have something open elsewhere as well?
She had a need to provide open out of Austin County, Your Honor.
It's still open?
It's not still open. I'm not sure if she pled, but, or what happened, but looks like she's on probation now. For that one at Austin County.
You're on probation for DWI. You've now picked up another DWI. I don't want you driving in the middle of the night.
I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
That was just on March 26th, I think, Your Honor, is when
Right,
she
I
pled
don't-
for when that case was resolved. The year probation.
I resolved that case. And I,
You still have an open DWI and you picked up another DWI.
I didn't. I haven't done anything since before.
Don't talk. All I know is that you have a probation for DWI, you have an open DWI. The last thing I want is another death on my streets. And I'm going to do everything in my, I tell Pete, everybody tells me what I want to hear here.
I'm not.
And then when they get out there,
Before I took the job, I spoke with my lawyer.
It's keys.
I have someone that works there and they shuttle and I can get a ride. But right now, like, I'm having a problem with getting my lights were turned off. The phone was turned off. I'm worried about monitoring. So I've been working very hard to find a job. This is the only job that I found, and I need to work to survive, to pay my bills. I have to work. And with the background that I have, it's been hard for me to find a job regular 8 to 5. This is the only thing that was available. And then I made sure that there was a ride or a shuttle. They work in shifts. So 5, 6 people in my neighborhood work there. So I've secured a ride to and from work.
Proof of employment that you actually have a job working
I
there.
have it. My lawyer have it, and I have the
Have
email
you
right
get
here.
with your lawyer? I want to see actual proof that you're working there. And then we'll put a GPS monitor on you,
I have a monitor. I have GPS monitor already.
exact address, so that we know that you're going to and from work. If you deviate in the slightest, and I don't care what it is, that'll be your 3rd bond violation, and I'm going to lock you up. I will deem you a public danger and make your bond sky high. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
The,
Chief Marie, I'll have you get with your lawyer and then they can get with pretrial.
and I start today. It starts today at 5 p.m., which is why she had me come today.
Okay.
So-
I'll have you get with Ms. Freedy. She can get with pretrial. You guys can work out the details.
All right, thanks.
Judge, would you like me to email that proof of employment to you or to pretrial?
No, to Felicia. And I
Okay.
don't know if you have her email address. I'll see if I can get it for you.
Okay, please.
Uh,
I'll see if I-
Give me a second. I'll chat it to you. Hold on a
Okay,
second.
thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Williams. Sir, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. On July 15, 2024, in Harris County, Texas, a defendant was observed on surveillance video entering a pawn shop accompanied by a female, a toddler, and a baby in a car seat carrier. The defendant was observed putting down the baby, picking up a projector, and concealing it behind an item on the next aisle.
Imagine walking into a pawn shop with a baby, using the car seat to stash stolen electronics, and thinking no one will notice. Surveillance cameras catch everything. Add multiple missed court dates on top of that, and this guy's bond isn't just unstable, it's barely surviving.
The defendant then returned to the baby, picked up the baby, and then picked up the hidden projector and concealed it in the car seat. The female completed a transaction at the counter, and the defendant left with the item in the car seat without paying, passing all points of sale. The defendant was identified by his Tennessee driver's license photo by the complaining witness. The value of the item stolen was $2,000 or $2,099.99.
Do we know if they got it back?
I do not, does not say in the DIMS. We need just a moment, Your Honor, to,
We can worry about it later.
yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go back to this pawn shop. You've also missed 3 different times. If you miss, excuses go in one ear, go out the other. Actions are what matter, Mr. Williams. You've missed court on 3 different occasions. If you miss again, I'm going to make your bond so high, it's going to hit the clouds. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. Okay. You get, every time you bond out, they give you paperwork telling you where you need to go, the date and time and the location. So I'm not going to argue with you, man. It's just, we've had 3 different occasions. Your case is 220 days old. So I'll have you fill out an application. I'm going to have you sign a receipt. I'm going to have you take a seat, but I need to do further bond conditions on him. So you're not allowed to leave until we do further bond conditions. Please, please.
We're approaching on Sean Williams. He's on today's docket.
This is the gentleman, it's a theft of the projector from, okay.
Victoria told me I needed to approach about bond conditions,
Said you wanted more bond conditions.
but if you're happy with them all,
Well, no, the thing is this case is super duper old, right?
yes. And the judge, this was a 2B. And so that's part of the age. And then,
If it's a true 2B for
well-
like 180 days, then I don't have a problem. But if he's been on bond
Well-
and then he takes off for 150, then
so just my brief look at it, what looks like happened is it was a 2B. He got picked up, he paid an out-of-county bond. And his next court date was not clear to him. And
come on.
so, he did bond forfeit. And then he paid another out-of-county bond and he's here today.
Yeah, he's forfeited at least 2 different times. It's now 212 days old.
It looks like to me, he's only bond forfeited once.
He's made,
And again, any amount of bond forfeiting is bad, but
discovery complete on this case.
Hold on, Your Honor. Verify that.
If you ever take off on me again, Mr. Williams, you know what's going to happen to the bond. And if you don't have anyone in this world that's willing to pony up 10,000, perhaps 5 to 10,000, you will be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over. Do you understand me? The only thing in this world I'm asking you to do is keep my county safe and show up. You pick up another case, you are unsafe to my county. It's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand me?
Do believe this, Your Honor, there's,
I'd like you to do a writ first as well to see whether they got the projector back or not.
yes, Your Honor.
And then,
Judge, if we can just have a regular reset,
your regular reset.
that'll give me time to look at
You
everything.
must be here at the next setting. So we're going to decide what we're going to do with this case. But I'm going to tell you now, if they didn't get it back, it will be part of anything. That
Understood.
restitution is, all right, Mr. Williams, don't have any contact with these people. Don't have any weapons. Don't pick up any new cases. So I guess Felicia, I'll have you do it as just because it'll be faster so we can get them out of here. Just no contact with any witness, no going back to the pawn shop, no new cases, no drugs, no alcohol. Okay, all right, dude. Good luck. See you in 30.
Excuse- Okay.
Punishment, so.
Kim is here.
Oh, Dave's there. Okay. Hey, Dave, sorry. Sorry, man. I've been in different courts.
Okay, I mean, if it's just for an admonishment, then I can just sit here. Like, if it was something contested, it'd be different, but it's just literally, it was the judge, it was the one we approached on Monday for the remand, and it's just, I guess telling him about.
Do you want me to bring him out?
Yeah, let's bring him out. Can we bring out Mr. Joshua Sweat? Because I did want to talk about the reason why they're asking for an extension. And I talked to the client and I need to bring this up. So.
Not happy?
Well, it's part of it. And I think you're saying that he's medically unfit to be transferred. I think that's the reason that.
Right, so, I mean, in plain speak, he's detoxing, and medical needs to figure out when they're finished with that before they can even, Louisiana can even initiate the transfer. That's the issue, is they can't even tell when they're coming because he's not cleared yet for transport, ironically. So, yeah.
So that's something that I want to address with client being here. Yeah, and sorry, I waited till the end on this, Judge, but I've been running around. It's one of those days.
Hey, we're all feeling it. Don't worry about it. You're doing great. I'm tired too. And I still got to go fix a flat tire, man. I had a flat tire. Come on.
Oh, no.
Hey, Judge, you
Huh?
got AAA? You don't have AAA?
No, because you through your insurance, you have roadside assistance. Yeah. I'm not dumbass, forgot to call him though. Hey,
How you doing, sir?
hey, Mr. Sweat.
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Well, let's talk. You know, I think that you, if I remember correctly, you have a parole violation out of.
Louisiana judge.
No, Michigan, sir.
Yeah,
Or Michigan, sorry, Michigan. I'm sorry, I conflated two cases.
That's right. He was a Michigander. That's what we were saying. That's right.
Yes.
You know, a lot of times in life, you really have to read the fine print. You got to read what you're signing. A lot of people just sign just because they want to be done with it. Yay, I'm getting on probation. Yay, I'm getting on parole. Let me just sign what I'm going to do. You know, one of the things that you sign in the jurisdiction where you signed, where you refuse, or I'm sorry, you waived extradition by signing the document that you agreed to be on. So whether you agreed to get on parole, whether you agreed to be on probation, you refused extradition by signing the document in and of itself. And it says there, I will, waive extradition if I ever become a fugitive from justice. You are now a fugitive from justice, meaning that you're wanted out of the other state.
Yes, sir.
So you can't sit here and say, you know what, I want to try to get a bond so I can just go turn myself in. You have already you have what's called a pre-signed waiver. You have already signed.
Yes, that's why I was trying to get back.
We are going to get you back.
Yes,
The
sir.
problem is that sometimes, we give them up to 30 days for them to come get you from Michigan.
I was under the impression it was 14.
In the typical instance where I don't give someone a bond, yeah, but for pre-signed waiver cases, it's 30 days.
Judge, and if I may, that's my argument. When we did all this, we always talk about the practice of 14 days. And so when we originally talked, we reset it out 14 days and we were all basing it on the 14 days. Now, the extension that they're seeking is my understanding because he is detoxing. And at that point, my question is, I talked to him when we talked about the 14 days. We understood each other. He understood me. He seemed fine. I talked to him again today. He seems fine.
And he may be fine now, but when he probably first got here and when everybody was notified, it may have been a different story. He may have been like, just
No,
in the
I talked to him.
clouds.
I talked to him when we talked about the waiver, Judge.
Yeah, I'd been off my detox medication by the time I signed my waiver. I was no longer on even any detox medication.
And so my argument, Judge, I get it. And my argument is, hey, he's ready to go. We don't need extra time. Why are we holding him here extra days? Yeah, he signed the pre-signed waiver, but we talked about 14. If they're supposed to be here in 14, that's the practice. He's good to go.
That's not the practice for pre-signed waivers. It's not right. The 14 days, and understand the 14 days, hold on.
Yes, sir.
The 14 days
Yes, sir.
is us being nice because statutorily, it's 30 days. Even in the instance where if it were a 14-day thing where I'm going to give someone a bond or this or that, statutorily, it's 30 days. We do 14 days because we have so many damn people in jail that we try to get them out as quick as possible. So as a courtesy to you, it's for everybody else, not for pre-signed waiver cases. We, as a courtesy, do 14 days. But in reality, we have 30, or they have 30 to come get you. And then Harris County releases you at that time.
May I say one thing?
Sure.
It would have been 8 days ago, last Tuesday. They told me ATW. I went downstairs. They said Michigan is here to get you. I waited 4 hours and in the holding cell. Then they said, actually, they're not coming. I had to go all the way back to the booking process again. They took my money from my account, put it in a check. I cannot go to commissary, can't go to commissary. And the waiver that I did sign, I did read the fine print and it said they have 14 days. And if they do not, 10 business days, 14 calendar days. And if not, then they can seek an extension if necessary. My argument, I understand everything you said and I'm not questioning I know the law more than you, but I did read the fine print.
So hold on, let's find out. Mr. Kim,
Yes, Judge.
what's the good word? Tell me
So
about-
they're supposed to be giving an update this afternoon. Hold on, I don't want to misspeak. Yes, I got an email about an hour ago, I want to say, that they should give the final update yesterday, but it's one where obviously they have to medically clear him, I mean, a liability alone in terms of, I'm not gonna just, trust that he's good to go until a medical professional tells me that he's good to go for transport, because it's a liability on both, obviously, the sheriff's office side and Michigan side for the transport. We have
You want to
had
roll it till
issues.
tomorrow to see what they say?
Well, I mean, that's fine, but it's just for an update, just because, I mean, once the email comes in saying that he's clear, I would obviously relay that over to Ricardo. So, I mean, we can roll over, that's fine, but just rolling it over isn't going to rush their decision because they already have it on the forefront because we've been emailing about it.
Do you
Because
have
it's-
any clue when they're gonna get here?
Well, so once he's cleared, they can book it. So I believe they said once they clear him, they can get him in.
What do you mean, once they clear him? What does that mean? He's
Okay.
not cleared as of right now?
That's what I mean. Is like right now, medical has not cleared him from the Harris County side for Michigan to
I
come
haven't
get
been on
him.
detox medication since the fourth
I
day.
have no idea what that
The
means.
fourth, when I was withdrawing because I had to take Xanax, and when I came in, they gave me a 5-day detox. I haven't been on detox medication.
So let's do this. Let's roll it to tomorrow. Who
Okay.
do I need to check in with to see if he clears from medical?
Well, I mean, it's a sheriff's office via Harris Health, but we're already in communication with them. That's what I'm saying. It's like no one's sleeping on this. We've been actively, there's like 4 emails this morning alone. No one is, they're just making sure he's cleared medically. And so there's no magic. It's going to be in 4 hours. It's when medical clears him. And it's not something that I can force, obviously, because it's determinative of his condition. Not just the fact that he's off medication. It's the equivalent of going into an ER. They have to observe. They have to make sure he's stable and he's safe for transport. I don't know what that means. And obviously, the sheriff's office makes that determination based on safety. So safety, both him and the officers coming to pick him up.
I guess let's do this. Set it for Friday. And I'll reach out to the sheriff's office to see what the heck is going on so they can go interview him to get him cleared as soon as possible.
Okay, I will have this
I
reset
will email now, figure out sweat, right?
If I'm being extradited to sweat. My understanding when I looked into it, it's the prison that wants you.
Charles Egler reception.
Whatever it
Rapid
was,
Center.
I think I mentioned it to you, who is
You said
this?
the Lansing tether unit, but
That thing, that's who's asking for you.
am I going to the
Mr.
county
Kent,
jail?
Day, I'm gonna CC you on this, okay?
Yes, Judge.
Give me a second. Hey, Ricardo, what's your email address?
Judge, it's R, last name Laredo.
832? Okay, I'm CCing you on this as well.
And Judge, my only argument is look at the man. He looks in better health than
No,
I am.
that's why I'm emailing
It
down.
gets on. Thank you, Judge. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know,
I actually have a court date set for the 16th, which would have been the day after my 14th day.
Okay, okay. Well, Judge is doing he's going
Yeah.
above and beyond. He's
I
trying to
appreciate
figure
it.
it out for us as well. So
Thank you.
let's allow him an opportunity to do so. So you can hear everybody's trying to figure this out. I mean, everybody sees you.
Yeah.
Judge sees you. I see you.
yet he has been held in custody since when?
27th.
Is it-
27th of last month.
Is that right?
It sounds about right. I saw him.
I don't want to take your word.
Dave, do you have that by chance?
It shows that he was filed on April 1st. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's the wrong case.
3/31.
Oh, sorry. It's 3/31. Yeah.
3:30. I was held in Pasadena jail till the 20, from the
I'm
27th.
not counting Pasadena.
Okay, okay.
The point we're doing now is you look good. We're trying to make that happen as soon as possible. Get this in the. Yeah, clear. But once they clear, we'll start over. That's like we're at. Days. They lost how many days we lost. We're trying to figure it out.
Okay. So let's at least set you 2 days out to make sure, what my feeling is that medical is going to want to talk to you to make sure everything's fine so that you're fit for transport. Once that happens, they can get the fugitive prosecutor to let Michigan know, hey, come get him. And then hopefully they can do it within the allotted time. I've just set the email now. Let's set off for 2 days for Friday and we'll see. And hopefully that gets done.
Is the allotted time being 14 or?
I don't know yet.
Sure.
We're trying to figure it out.
I don't know. I'm not going to commit to anything at this point because I don't know why they didn't clear you when they last interviewed you. So there's a lot of other things that play to determine when the day actually is. But be that as it may, we're gonna try to get you out as quick as possible.
Yes, sir.
No one's sleeping on it and no one's waiting for just,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
working on it.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you for.
Thanks for.
Thank you, Judge. I'll reset to Friday.